How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. This is a quick video. I wanted to share a find that I found, a bit of budget find. I want to share that with you guys to help you save some money if you're in the market for something like this. This is not for everyone. Firstly, it's about gear, because you guys have been wanting more gear videos. You've been saying that on social media. You'd like me to do some more gear, because you can see I've got a lot of it. I am a kit junkie, guys. I put my hands up. I love my skills. I love my foraging. I love my plants and trees and mushrooms. However, this is more so relating to equipment, because some of you guys are looking for equipment that is suitable, tried and tested, and robust. Now, this is a money-saving one. I haven't seen a video on YouTube about this one. I've seen it on similar ones, but I have seen it pop up once, and that was on a Kent Outdoors video. Kent Outdoors did a video on camping with all the equipment he can buy from Shein, which is a website where you can buy stuff. And this particular item appeared on that, but he was very brief with it. So I wanted to do a bit more in-depth talk about it and how it can save you some money. Firstly, let's talk about what it is. It's what you just seen me use, which was the kettle. Okay, I made a brew just a minute ago on my little kettle, and it was this one here. Okay, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? It looks very, very familiar. Okay, and it's not what you think. I'm just going to put that out there. You're going to save a bit of money here. So firstly, I want to compare it to another one of my kettles. This is the one that looks familiar with. Okay, so this one here, this is a larger kettle. This is a 1.5 litre, and it's the Eagle Product Kettle. Okay, I treated myself when I purchased this. Well, I didn't treat it myself. Someone gave me some birthday money, and I used that money to buy this. But yeah, it was a treat. I didn't need it. I have had other little camping kettles which I've now moved on, because I wasn't 100% satisfied. I always wanted the Eagle Product one, more so because the way it compacts. It's like a little pot. You know, so there's no spout hanging out, and there's no handles on the side. It's just, you know, compacts really well. It lends itself well to sit over a grill, and it lends itself well. You got these little sort of D-rings on the side, which are more like a rectangular style shape or prism style shape. They clip off, and then that then can hang over a fire. It's got these dual handles, okay, and a little sort of rectangular shaped ring for the pot lid, so you can take it on and off. And it's got this little notch there, so you can wedge it there so it stays upright, or you can push it to the side and it falls down like that. Tiny little spout, wide opening for your water, which is great, so you can just get your water in there. You don't have to worry about it. You can scoop water out of the lake or the loch or whatever, the river. Perfect for that. So it's got that big white spout. There's no frills. It's got a copper bottom. So there's your little review of the Eagle Product Kettle. Okay, my 1.5. They do in two other sizes. The smaller version, the little brother, is the 0.7 litre, so which is 700 milliliters. Okay, that's the little brother to this, exactly same kettle. Okay, just smaller. And they got a larger one, which is 4 litres. Okay, 4 litres. So this is in the middle. This is great for around anything from 2 people, maybe up to 5 or 6 people, depending on the size of their cup. Okay, that's good for that. So I don't need any more than that, if you ask me. Normally, if I'm going out like I did in Sweden, that's the kettle we took. That was doing me, Gary and Owen, and there was still water left over to wash the dishes. Okay, so that's the Eagle Product Kettle. Cost about £40, I think this is, so it's very expensive. I didn't need it. I could have got kettles a lot cheaper than that, but I really wanted this one. I like the aesthetics of it all. I love, you know, that's a factor that's last on my list, but it's something I do like to have, so I like the aesthetics of that. So that's that kettle. That's the Eagle Product Kettle. Now, where does the money saving come in? The money saving comes into this little one. I was going to get the 0.7 version of that kettle, which is about £30 on Ray Mears' site at the moment. But I was like, I couldn't justify it, and it's about this size. Okay, it's that same size. This is the one I bought on Shein, and I paid £4.85. So less than £5 for this. A little wasp knocking around it. So less than £5 for that one. It's pretty much the same kettle. It's got the copper bottom. Okay, stainless steel. It's got these dual handles. Now the only difference with these dual handles and the one on the Eagle product is it's got this little rubber coating which you can take off, and underneath that would be stainless steel. Okay, get off me. And then the D-rings are not like the prism rectangular style shaped D-rings, they're rounded. Okay, so they actual are D-rings like the letter D. Okay, and you can see that just there. It hasn't got the notch for it to stay up, but it stays upright on its own, which is good. And it's got the side rings. Some people are saying these side rings are for strapping to a pack. It's not, it's to keep the handles down. Okay, that's the purpose of those side rings, to keep the handles down. Doesn't do it so well on this one, does pop out, and maybe that's because that rubber coating. I might take that off, burn it off. But for less than £5, you're getting the Eagle Product Kettle. Okay, you can see here they're practically the same kettle. So when I looked at this on the website, it's advertised as 1 litre. It's not. I've tested that. It's not 1 litre. I'd say it's around 700 millilitres. So if you ask me, this is the same size kettle, is the smaller version of the Eagle product. Okay, you can see that. So that's the bigger one, that's the little one. This is great, I say, for car camping and canoeing and things like that. But this is going to be for my little bimble kettle. I brought both of them to show you. So I've saved some money. I've saved about £25 there on buying the Eagle product brand version and got the knockoff. And I've seen it on Kent Outdoors YouTube video when he camped with Sheen gear, but I haven't seen it anywhere else. So I want to show you guys this. Definitely have a look at this kettle. Be careful though, because there's Eagle product kettles being advertised on eBay at the moment, and it's this one. It's the knockoff, and they're trying to charge an arm and a leg on it. Don't go there, guys. Okay, go on Sheen or somewhere like that and get the knockoff there if you want the knockoff. Okay, so that is that kettle there. And that's all the video is going to be about. What I'll do is I'll put a little link if I can find the kettle on Sheen again, if they're still selling them, if they haven't sold out. I'll put this a link of it in the description. If not, there is an alternative I found, which is the one we use for our garden. It's more my wife's kettle. It's the exact same kettle as this, except it hasn't got the side rings. That's all. So it's just plain. But it's got everything else, all the other features. Same size, exactly identical, and that's on Temu at the moment. I've seen that go for anything from £3.90 all the way up to £7.50, and then most I've seen it for was about £9. Still a bargain if you ask me, because you're going to get a good kettle that's a fraction of the price of the Eagle product one. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed today's video. If that's been good information for you guys, I wanted to share that with you, just to let you know I'm not getting endorsed by this. I don't get any money for doing that. Okay, this is just me passing on a finding for you guys, for the community, to save a little bit of money and get yourself a good quality kettle. I'm happy with my Eagle product kettle. I'm happy with that purchase. This will be my favorite kettle forever. This will be just my every little day use and abuse every time I'm out indoors for a little bimble or a little overnighter. This one will probably just come with me. If it's just me, myself and I, it'll be this one. If it's one other, I could still get 2 or 3 brews out of that one as well. So hey ho. Guys, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Have a good day.